Hey, hey. Hello to Gig Hopping. It's not live, unfortunately, because the last time we did this live, internet was bad. I mean, still bad here in the new place. If you can see, it's a new place. How do I fix? Nope. Screen mirror. Nope. Yeah, nakita nyo na lang talaga lahat. Anyway, I can't blur the background because reasons. And so we're just going to do this in one take. Yeah, as a recording, just one recording, one upload. If it so happens, I'll be hanging out in the comment section over here on your upper left, wherever the live chat is. And I'll be answering questions. You can live react. At least there's no more delay in terms of the reaction. So this is a recorded video. It's not live. It's live-ish because I don't like listening to myself. So let's go. Let's get started. I haven't done this in a while. I'm sorry, and I'm so tired. I'm just tired from the week. It's been a really busy month. Real busy month. Had to go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gigs over the past few weeks. Some back to backs that I did not count on, but still fun. Let's start out with Goodbye Mate. So it's a gig, it's a send off gig to start off the month of February. So bittersweet to start the month off, the love month. Love month. Um, it was a send off gig for our friends, Sina Aya and George. Um, Great bunch of people who I had the pleasure of meeting through the past few years over just them supporting Furiosa and other musicians and bands. So this lineup consists of a lot of their friends. Yeah. So we have Kay Del Rio Turncoats. Very rare Turncoats gig during a Thursday. They're usually here in Manila on a Friday or Saturday, and then leave over the weekend. Musical O, Gaba, and ang bandang Shirley. Um, I do miss Musical O. That's um, a big standout performance for this night. And also ang bandang Shirley. It's very rare that they're outside or going through the regular other gig venues. Very rare and just just really good. And yeah, na-miss ko yung performances nila. Okay, back to back. As I said, so heading into there. There, I'm showing. I'm sorry. Pwede naman pala to eh. I don't know. Rhythmic Revelry, a sonic escape from the club. It's a birthday gig for Aaron. Shoutouts to Aaron of Paper Satellites, yung drummer nila. Packed lineup. Ilan to? Seven. Seven bands. Haven't been to like a gig that's more than six bands in a while. So this was very entertaining and yeah. Suyen, We Are Imaginary. Lance Santdas, I think was a standout performance. It's rare to see like a full band setup for an R&B singer. Great vocals, great chops. Just needs to work on his charisma a bit more. Lines and Acrobats, very rare. I haven't seen them in a long time. Seeing their set took me back to Route 196 and Red Ninja gigs. Very homey. I say homey, yeah. Very homey. And Baby Blue, very surprising. Sobrang galing. DJ set with just a mix of beats and sounds, and I was just taken aback. Sobrang galing, sobrang galing. And I think doon ko lang nalaman na part pala siya nung Pixel Collective. So that was a surprise. Sobrang galing and sobrang solid ng set for a Friday night. Yeah, Friday night gig at Balcony Music House in Makati. So back-to-back gigs and back-to-back Makati gigs at that. Okay, middle of the week. Wait, was this midweek? No. This was Saturday. Surprising Saturday, still ill gig. Stick to your guns. Live in Manila. Sobrang galing. Very wild. I was surprised actually ko parang konti lang yung tao. Parang mas marami pa ang tao pag pag weekday. But super fun. Great openers, especially TNG and Goo. Sobrang solid. Sobrang solid ng set na to. And like, if you can, like, just go to a Still Ill. Just listen to a couple of the songs that they're, for the bands that they're bringing, and then just go out and support. So, sobrang solid. Congratulations. Still Ill. Okay. Feb 16. Anong araw to? I keep forgetting. Friday ata to eh. Yeah, I think Friday to. Yes. Okay. Pop Look and Listen, Volume 2. Curated by John of Cinema Lumiere. So these were extended long sets, about 40 minutes to an hour and maybe more, of hand-picked artists, local artists. Yeah, I think favorite ko dito, Cream Flower. Ang nakakatawa pa nito, like the following week nung may nag-back out the band for Furiosa, rin-recommend ka agad namin kasi sobrang galing. Just a duo playing some backing tracks and live guitars and live vocals. Very indie pop. And magaling live, and the vocals remind me of Sandy of Identikit. I think for me, parang kulang na lang na live drums. Parang okay lang yung may backing track. Kasi maganda yung transition in between songs. Hindi siya parang empty na wala siyang like awkward silence. I like yung execution. Even with a shorter set or a longer set. I think live, it would help with yung live drums lang. Kahit, I understand na ganun na talaga yung format ng songs. But, baka something to consider. Masaya din yung other sets. I think especially yung Purest Blue, playing Oriental Traffic after so many years. Yung last time to tinugtog nila under Sour Cheeks, sina Pauline. That was right before nag-lockdown, nung nag-pandemic. So very bittersweet memories, I guess. Her playing those older tracks just to have a longer set. Pero sobrang galing. Sobrang galing. Okay. Ito, oh my God. Sobrang wild ng night na ito. Chino Marry Me, Deftones and Always Cover Night, produced by The Flying Lugaw. Super packed on a Sunday. It was very, very wild. Yeah, some stuff happened during that gig. But I think, yung sabi ni Tim Nang, shoutouts Tim Nang yung owner ng Moe's, na break na rin after the longest time, after years, yung attendance record for a Moe's gig during this evening. I think 500. Parang 500 nga yun. Someone in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong, but sobrang galing. Some of the bands who you expect to be covering an artist did so. So Purest Blue covered Always. Purest Blue, Matoki, formerly Merinol, sorry. Antok pa ako. And Deftones being covered by Linger Escape, Arcadia, and Zild. Super packed, super fun. Sino ba yung dito? I think yung pinaka-standout dito was Arcadia. First time ko mapakinggan. Very old metal, punk, hardcore na band. And kita mo in terms of their performance, very professional, very tight. And yung sound was just very complete. It's a standout because a lot of younger bands here, but you have yung veterans of the metal scene, Arcadia, just showing up to support and then play Deftones to a bunch of kids. And when I say a bunch of kids, it is a bunch of kids. And sobrang saya. And Zild playing like a Deftones version of some of his songs. Sobrang ganda ng tunog. Very different from how it's recorded and very surprising. How they implement some of the sounds of Deftones into their performance. And all of the others, sobrang solid talaga. I would have liked if they just mixed it, yung Purest Blue playing Deftones and then Linger Escape playing Always. I think that would be fun. Just, i-switch up mo lang yung expectations for everyone. Yeah, for all of the gig goers and the listeners. I think that would be fun. Pero okay na rin. Solid pa rin yung gig. Also, Linger Escape coming all the way from Naga just to play more Deftones songs. Sobrang galing. Okay. yeah, the following weekend, Furiosa 56, Protection from Red, Frequencies EP launch, made up of about 6 bands. Yeah, Protection from Red, full set. You had Spawn, with I think if I remember, like an ambient DJ set. Yeah, Long Lost Apollo, um, instrumental post rock with some alternative leanings in their performance. And Cream Flower ulit. And na-miss namin Pry. Ako, na-miss ko Pry as well as Groove. So, very solid lineup for that gig. Pry also gearing up for their release of an EP, 6-song EP, later this month or sometime this month. So, congratulations sa kanila. And na-miss ko yung Gross. Just like a super solid, like a dirtier, grittier sounding Kaloy Olavides band. Nakakamiss. Sobrang galing. Sobrang solid. And last, it was just in Thursday. Hindi ko plano rin naman pumunta dito sa event na ito. But shoutouts to Lockdown Entertainment, kay Jigger for the invite. Yung plan, I think, was just for me to hang out, yung manood. And yeah, tumambay lang. But, I mean, I'm already there. I brought my camera, so why the hell not? Why the hell not just take some photos and videos? Ang ganda ng Apotheca. Hindi ko alam paano i-pronounce, but gawin ko na lang social. Apotheca, Manila, in White Rabbit. That White Rabbit is what the building is called. In Poblacion. Awesome setup. I don't know how much of the actual setup is Apotheca or drines up ng Lockdown. But I think yung drines up ng Lockdown is a lot of the carpets and yung plants just to make the setting more parang sala. Very similar kung nakita niyo yung sets nila in Paper Lantern for their album, I think tour kick-off or just an album launch party or just an album party. Ganun yung vibes. This one very different. A lot of the lights coming from above and back. So a lot of backlighting kung makita niyo yung photos as well as yung videos, which hindi naman sa nahirapan but very exciting na parang okay, wala akong gagawin. I mean, well, nandyan na yun eh. Pero maganda pa rin siya with a lot of the lighting. Just not a lot of faces, a lot of silhouettes, which I think played to the event's strength, especially if you're just focused on listening to the music and then just vibing out. It played to that because you knew who the bands were, and what they brought. Nakafocus ka lang on their music and their performance, kung paano nila i-transcend yung darkness. Yeah. So solid set from Birds. I like yung Gab Santi. Very very yung hip hop, chill hip hop lang, but very energetic. Yeah. And yung Bad Wave, hindi ko lang paano nila natuloy pa rin. Pero meron talaga silang part ng setlist na yung binabasbas nila yung crowd. So natuloy pa rin nila in Makati, in Poblacion. So part talaga ng set. Buti na lang may nag-volunteer. And I think everyone just had fun. It's a very interesting mix of, may mga hardcore bands. So interesting makita nung mga yan. Shoutouts kina Bob, kina Jonah, tsaka RJ. Biglang nagpakita yung mga hardcore people sa Poblacion on a weekday. Tapos si RJ naka long sleeves and naka necktie. Yup, hindi ko na imagine makita yun in the middle of a week. Pero masaya siya, sobrang saya. Magaling yung Repetition, magaling yung Bad Wave, magaling yung lahat ng bands. And interesting yung curation ng Bird for some of their tours kasi they draw a lot of, I think, inspiration from their backgrounds. So meron silang background with yung mga punk communities as well as yung mga alternative and hip-hop communities. So very interesting yung mix, very varied yung lineups nila if you've seen some of their tour lineups. Ayun, and that ends yung gig hopping portion. I mean, gig hopping review for Feb. Hold on. Let me take a break first. So, live na live to. Kausap ko lang sarili ko. Literally, kausap ko lang sarili ko sa kwarto. Hold on. ayoko i-bring up yung calendar kasi may mga events ata ngayon or for March na may events sa March na I think hindi pa fully promoted. So, hindi ko pwedeng i-bring up yung calendar. Yun. Wait lang. Sorry. Kape to, hindi to tubig. It's like, it's very sunny out. Tapos, antok na antok ko. Shoutout sa Pastil Landong. Ito yung old Pastil Landong shirt nila. Nung album launch for Gadilab. Okay, so let's take a quick look at what I'm listening to, or at least some of the releases that came out very, very recently during the month of Feb. So we have a couple if this decides to load because, again, I have crappy internet here. Okay, congratulations to Amateurish. As a very, very fresh kaka-release lang nito just a few days ago. They finally released their debut album, A Gentle Reminder to Rest. 11 songs, 42 minutes. A lot of math rock, pop rock, pop punk, and just a lot of energy. Sobrang galing nila. If you haven't seen them live, do yourself a favor and go. But also try to sing along. Very singable kasi hindi naman siya very varied or strong yung like very vocally pushing yung vocal performances. It's just enough for you to you get the feeling of the songs. So very singer friendly for me. Parang as a music listener, hindi ko pa siya pakinggan fully, but I intend to. Masaya makakita ng other songs na hindi part ng usual rotation nila of songs during their sets. So I'm excited to hear yan, yung mga newer songs na hindi nila natututog masyado or hindi familiar. So congratulations ulit, Amateurish, on the album release. Go stream, listen, share, everything. Download. Ako naka-download sa phone ko. So pwede kong pakinggan habang nag-work. Ayun. Ano pa yung releases this year? Memory Drawers. Memory Drawers finally released their debut album. 7 songs, 24 minutes. With, I think half of it is, some of the songs they've already released from their SoundCloud, remastered, reworked, re-recorded, re-recorded, I think remastered, and added into this album. Very solid. Kung fan ka ng bedroom pop, dream pop, go have a listen. Tignan mo, may tig 6,000 listens na kaagad. It's only been Feb 17. It's only been half a month for a band na ang tagal na since yung last nila nag-record. Since yung band na last nila na tumugtog. Very established na yung fan base nila. And kung gusto mo mag-explore ng ganun, yan. Yung band to ni na Paula, nina Paula and Kevin and sina Aya. Yeah. And Andrea. Tagal ko na hindi na nakausap sila. But congratulations again, 2 solid releases during this month. During Feb, hopefully we'll see another couple of releases from other bands towards this month. So have a listen. Memory Drawers, self-titled debut album. For the other songs or albums na pinapakinggan ko, I've just been listening to a lot of Citizen and Turnstile. Ewan ko bakit, yun yung trip ko. Baka may anger issues lang ako na kailangan idaan. 2023 pala to, yung Calling Dogs. Tama. Ayun. Also because, what a good segue into our upcoming gigs. Bringing up ko ba? Sa lahat ng hindi ko bringing up. Hindi ko talaga bringing up yung gigs 6 week. Talagang ayaw kong pakita kung ano yung nasa calendar ko. But, coming up, saan ba yun? Sleeping Boy. There we go. Sleeping Boy. Bring up na natin. Will you ever learn? Joke lang. Very classic. Hold on. Sorry na, guys. Here we go. Perfect. Open. There we go. No. That's the old venue. That's not it. Nope, that's not it. Pero also, Converge. Here we go. Um, Citizen, perfect. Coming up this Wednesday, ewan ko kung kailan ko ito post, probably Tuesday. This Wednesday, March 6, Citizen live in Manila with openers Gu and Repetition at Eastside Marikina, Eastside by Sandugo. And ito yung Eastside Events place na to. Yep. Eastside by Sandugo. Just a couple of tickets left. Get it while you can. Mura na to. Yung online at 1.8. Ito yung start na nila nung Asia tour nila. They have back-to-back gigs in Singapore. So they open up their Southeast Asia tour in Manila. So shout-outs to Sleeping Boy Collective and Still Ill Records for bringing Citizen here. Kaya yun ang pinapahinga ko. Pero Citizen lang. And Turnstile. Nag-binge lang ako ng ganun this past month. Also happening this week, this Friday, March 8 at Paper Lantern, right above Moe's, we have U Pistols in Full Bloom, the last Splinter album event. So it is an album release event brought to you by Liab Studios and Kashira sound production team. We have performances by U Pistol, Ryan Shanti, Yorko, Aunt Robert, Arkelina, and Ango. I'm not sure if I pronounced that last one right. I am sorry. But, yun, Ango. U Pistol's album release party, 8 p.m. entrance at 300 pesos. Sobrang solid nito. A lot of the Liab Studio lineup and friends playing. So, very excited for this event. Ano yung last one na pwede kong pakita? Talagang kailangan ko i-filter out. Here, coming up, March 16, also, towards middle of the month, Warp 10 and Poetry on Your Skin split EP launch party happening at Moe's. Entrance is also at 300 pesos with openers Turncoats, Plover Stream, Goon Lagoon, and Cherry Society. So, medyo solid to. Plover Stream being able to play again after I don't know how long. Turncoats coming down again from Baguio. And then solid yung Goon Lagoon and excited ako mapanood yung Cherry Society. I've heard good things about Cherry Society and I'm also a fan of Warp 10 as well as Poetry on Her Skin. So very excited for this split EP launch party. You don't really see a lot of split EPs coming from your local bands, local Philippine bands. So, tignan natin. Exciting. Very, very exciting. There are also a couple of events na hindi ko pa ayoko sabihin, hindi ko pa ata pwede sabihin. But, towards the end of the month, of course, meron kayong the regular Furiosa event. Wala pa, but I know what it is. Siyempre, part ng prod. But, since hindi pa naman na-promote. Baka pwede na. Sige, let's do it here. Soft Pillow Kisses, vinyl launch. Album vinyl launch. I think that's not a new album. It's yung remastered nila na old album. And I did hear another separate event, may Strokes Night. The Strokes Night. Yeah. And also may hindi, okay na yun. Sige. Parang yung palang so far yung narinig ko for this month. But if you're following the page or a lot of other bands and pages, let me know kung meron pa bang other events. Sound it off in the comment section. I'll give you time. Yeah, we'll wait a while. Tapos pwede natin kahit i-post nyo lang dun sa comment section kung meron nga meron pang parating. Yun, ganda nga nun. Ganda ng event na yun, di ba? Uy, exciting yan. Upcoming. Sometime in March. Yun, ganda. Ayun, thank you once again, and that's it for this version of Gig Hopping Live for the month of February. Hopefully, when the internet gets better, that's good enough. Internet gets better, we can do live streams again, but for the meantime, we'll just do this. Hopefully, it's okay. Kausap pa lang sarili ko, at least, yan talaga. But, ayun, thank you once again for watching, listening, I don't know. And I guess I'll see you at the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.